Okay, for the next part, I want to talk about the academic side of the course, because Isaac's quite right. Yes, we are very friendly, we are very approachable, we're very supportive, but also it's a very hard course. And we do have very high standards. And I think that's an important balance to get right. And I think we do that quite well. Isaac is coming to the end of his first year now. So Isaac has done one clinical placement halfway through the first year, which passed. It's pass-fail. And Isaac has done one practical examination, which is like a Viva exam. That stands for Viva Voce, which is Italian for by the voice. Okay, so what Isaac had to do was to go into a room with me as an examiner, let's say, and a model, and I would say, okay, Isaac, show me the head of the femur, show me the sartorius muscle, show me a Thomas test, show me this muscle, show me that, show me this, and other things as well. So that's quite a difficult thing to do if you're used to doing written exams. Isaac did really well in the exam, he got 78%. The pass mark at degree level is 40%. 55 is okay, 78 is wow. Right, so 78, and Isaac deserves that. Isaac's been great all year.
Yeah, I know someone is higher than me.
Some people get higher.
I'm not a person good at learning.
Okay, shut up. Shut up, Isaac. 78 is an excellent mark. It just is. It's a first class mark. So, how did you find the exams, first of all?
Okay, frankly speaking, because there's a completely new exam for me, I didn't do something like the practical exam, like the called Viva, from my first degree, so I felt a little bit panic. But just like what you say, okay. I mean the teaching team in this university, we are not monster. We're not trying to fail you because we like it or want you. Just like
I like that. I'm going to call this podcast "We Are Not Monsters."
Yeah, we are not monster. Okay, we're not going to fail people as all we are string like you're going to apply the visa in US embassy.
But no, shut up. But if I'll shut up. If you aren't up to the standard, we will fail students. We are obliged to keep the standards high. So if you are not safe, if you are not competent, you will fail. We don't have a problem failing students, but that wasn't the case with Isaac. Sorry, Al.
Can't mention that.
Can't mention that. It's on tape
just
now.
Cut that.
It's on tape.
Oh my god.
Okay, so go back to the exams. So you also did a computer exam.
Yeah, computer exam.
You got through that.
Exam.
Computer assisted exams.
Yeah.
Computer assisted assessment, CAA.
Yeah.
Passed that.
Yeah, passed that.
Placement was pass fail.
Pass it.
Yep. Next exam will be in a few weeks' time. That will be an upper limb practical exam and a written assignment.
Yeah.
Now this is your first full written assignment, so hopefully you are working hard on your written assignment. All right. Also, we do a module called FOP, which stands for Fundamentals of Physiotherapy Practice, which is related to the placement, but there is also some assessment component to that as well. So Isaac will have to submit some documentation, including reflections and various documents, and we sign them off and look at his reflections as well. But you've done well in your exams so far. And I would imagine, and I'm going to put this on tape, I would imagine that Isaac will get a first class degree in 2 years' time. So now Isaac has evidence that he can take me to a court of law, and if he doesn't get a first class degree, I'm in trouble. But so far so good. So far Isaac is a pleasure to teach. I wanted to ask you about your accommodation. Now you don't live in university accommodation, you live in Warrington, which is about 15 miles away from the university.
Exactly.
Talk to us about the accommodation and the process of applying for accommodation, please.
Well, because I received my offer from this university slightly late from the end of the May, approximately from the end of May last year. So, but the university sent me the application for the accommodation. Then we said we are going to stop for the application at the end of the April. So they said, okay, you must be the offer holder, so you can apply that. So I didn't apply that for that season because I'm not sure whether I got the offer.
Okay, but do you get public transport into university, or do you drive, or?
No, I don't have driving license in this country. I get public transport.
Okay.
Train is so bad.
Okay.
Train is so bad.
There is also, we are literally where we are now, we are literally 1 mile from Manchester city centre. We're about 2 miles from Old Trafford Football Club as well, if you support Manchester United. Do you support Manchester United?
Can't say no.
You can say no. I don't support Manchester United.
I couldn't say no in Manchester.
But there's also a free bus service as well. And we've also got a thing called Media City, where you graduate. It's quite a nice area. We've got the BBC, the ITV, TV production companies, a nice museum, Lowry Museum, where you graduate, like a theatre, shopping centre, quite nice really. But Manchester city centre is just a mile away.